Hello everyone, FunshineX here. Welcome back to the Utopia³ JamPack series, where we take mods from ModJam 4, throw them all together, spotlight a few of them, try and find the best ones, and add them to an eventual Utopia bundle pack called the JamPack. Today we've got a few mods in store. I've taken a pre-look at them, and they're all quite interesting. A lot of them add some interesting effects and some storage and some movement and different things. So quite a different selection of mods. Let's get right into them right now. Alright, so the first mod we're going to look at today is called Enderius. So the description of this mod reads, use the power of the end for strange uses. From mining to a mob farm, the power of the end can complete these tasks. Use the tools and blocks provided to make some cool and weird things, like mob spawning and keeping people out of your base. Alright. As far as world gen, there's not much. It does add ender cubes. Ender cubes spawn pretty commonly just out in the open in packs of like 2 or 3. And they look like this. And they don't do damage to you when they hit you. However, they do teleport you in a random direction. Let me... game mode survival. He should come running at me here. And he's going to hit me. And you see, I got teleported. Oh, I took damage because he threw me up in the air. So that's the only way they can really hurt you. Now, one of them on their own is not bad, right? But let's say we get a sword and start hacking. Actually, that guy's going to drown. So let's get a new guy up on this hill. Alright, there's... Oh, he's tiny. If we start hacking him, look how many came out of him. Like 5 new ones. Imagine if this was a big one, right? And you had like a ton of these guys, you just start getting teleported around everywhere, and they're teleporting you up, you're dying. So these are actually quite deadly, especially if you're over like a platform and you can fall off, or if you're near some lava, and that would be really bad. So they don't do damage directly, but they are pretty interesting. I like the concept. Really cool mob added to the game. Let's get a little bit more time here. Okay, so the next thing, let's just go to the creative window here and see what we've got. If we kill these guys, very rarely they drop ender slimes, and it's very rare. It's about as rare as magma cream, or rarer. Whoa, I can't kill him. He's in the water. But anyway, just take my word on it. When you kill them, you get these little ender slimes. Now, if you put those in a furnace. Let's see if this works. It says it's supposed to work, but who knows? I get a little bit of coal, or any kind of material, obviously. You can burn these guys. Come on. And you're going to get something called Enderium Fuel. You're going to get 4 Enderium Fuel for that. Now, that is used by an item called the Ender Focus. And the Ender Focus is going to use this fuel. Oops, see, another one spawned over there. To dig a little area. So it's like 12 blocks, 3 by 3 by 4, and you can see it used a bunch of that. It used all of it. So let's get a stack of it here and see if we can dig a little bit. Whoa! That actually did a lot. So I guess it digs more if you have more. That's pretty cool. And you can see the items try and come to you. Well, they kind of come to you. Some of them do, some of them don't. But now I'm out of it. So it's a pretty cool little digging tool. It's very similar to the one that was in Equivalent Exchange 3. But instead of redstone, this guy uses ender slime, which you're not going to find a ton of unless you maybe have a farm automated to kill those guys. Still a cool item. Okay. The next thing we've got is a DNA syringe. And what we're going to do is we're going to go to an entity, like a chicken, and just stab him. No. Right-click on him? Let me see. Hold on. Go to the README. So I'm going to right-click an entity with the syringe. Alright, let's try this sheep here. Might not be working. It could be that I'm in creative mode. Let's try. Right-click. Nothing. Okay. What about a slime entity? Whoa, it's gonna be difficult to get him. Alright, so this is not fully implemented, it appears, because I'm not getting anything, so it's either bugged or not done. That's fine. We're used to that by now with the ModJam mods. But let's talk about what it's supposed to do. You're supposed to get some of its DNA, and then you can use this summoner block. Go away. I'm getting out of here. You can use this summoner block to actually summon a mob. So you can put it down, and then you use the DNA, and you click on it, and it summons mobs. I guess you can use an activator or something. I don't know. Cool. That's basically it. I'm not sure if this uses fuel or not. It does not state. Let's look at some of the other items. The Repulsor, this one, you can go here and you can say add or remove user from the whitelist. Let's add myself on the whitelist, and we're going to get a lever here. And boom. Alright, so I am safe, but if anybody else walks into this little area, they're goners. So let me try taking myself off the whitelist. Oh, we crashed. Alright guys, I'm back. We're in a new world because that world is now destroyed by the Repulsor. So I'll log that to the GitHub of the author there. But let's go ahead and look at some of the other items that we didn't see before. The Ender Nucleus, I'm not sure exactly what it does. It's not described. The Anchor allows you to ignore the effects of the Repulsor. I think it's a creative mode only item. It doesn't have a crafting recipe. Alright, so these two blocks here, the Nether Star block is crafted with 4 Nether Stars. The End Star block is crafted with 4 End Stars. And these drop from the dragon. So I'm not sure the exact use of these. And maybe then the crafting recipes of these I did not check. But the End Star you can get from the dragon drops. If you have 4 of them, you make a block. And that's another thing this mod claims to add is if you kill the dragon and someone new enters the end that's never been there before, the dragon will respawn. I guess it'd be pretty easy because you wouldn't have to destroy the pillars, but you could go farm the Ender Dragon. So that's about it for Decatcher's Enderius. Let's go ahead and check out the next mod in JamPack. Alright guys, the next mod we're going to cover is called the Kitchen mod. And it's by a author named Mr. Spring. And the Kitchen mod is a food mod, and so like all, or most food mods, it involves a lot of crafting and a lot of different kind of foods you can eat. But this one pretty much focuses just on sandwiches. And so we'll be making our own custom sandwiches. It's really cool because it adds a lot of really cool 3D models. First thing we're going to need is a cutting board, which is 2 oak slabs with a pressure plate in between. Gets us the cutting board. And we're going to lay that down in the world somewhere. And we're going to step on it, get a lot of germs. No, we're not. Next thing we're going to need is a knife, which is a stick and an iron ingot. And with a knife we're going to use to cut up a bunch of our meats and vegetables. We're also going to need this mortar and pestle. Pestle is 2 stone and like that. Mortar's 3 stone like that. And then you put them together, you get the mortar and pestle. There's our tools. Okay, what kind of sandwich do we want to make? Well, first I'm going to need either slices of bread, which is here, made by knifing some bread and you get 2 slices. Or you can get toast. If you get some flour in a furnace, you get 2 pieces of toast. Flour is either wheat with a mortar and pestle or bread with a mortar and pestle. So I'm going to take some toast. Give me, that's fine. And I'm going to put my first slice of toast down on the thing. There you go. Next, I would like some meat. I want to put some beef on there, some roast beef. If we cut up some raw beef, we'll get 2 slices of raw beef sliced. Cook those in a furnace, we'll get some roast beef. Actually, I'm going to take some of those. And we can go ahead and put that down on our bread. And we can keep stacking. I would like 3 slices of roast beef, please. All right, cool. Next thing, how about some bacon? Roast beef and bacon is not very good, but we can cut some pork chop. We'll get 3 raw bacon, cook it for some cooked bacon. And I really like bacon on there. Let's just slather it. Nice. And do we want... Here, well, I'll just show you the recipes. I'm going to put any veggies on here, but knife a tomato, you get 4 tomatoes. Knife a lettuce, you get 5 lettuce. Knife a carrot for 2 carrots. And knifing a potato gives you 3 slices of potato. You can also get some chicken legs by knifing a cooked chicken, or chicken fillets by knifing a raw chicken. To get cheese, you just put milk in the crafting table and you're going to get 2 cheese out of there. Stick a knife on one of those, you get 2 slices of cheese. I'm just going to take one and put one on top of my sandwich. Oh, I think my sandwich got too full. Crap. So if I want to take things off, I can just right click with an empty hand. There we go. Was it full or maybe? Yeah, it was definitely full. Okay, so let's take 3 slices of bacon off there, put a slice of cheese, and we're going to need to top it off with another slice of toast. Oops. There we go. And we'll put that toast right on top. There we go. Now if we shift click that sandwich, not only down here it looks like a hoagie, right? And it shows you what's on there, but look in the world. It actually has a big 3D model that looks exactly like what I put on there. My roast beef, all that bacon, and some cheese. And now I can eat it if I'm hungry. How am I going to get hungry? I need to get hungry. I hope if I was in survival mode. I hope if I could type. And what will make me hungry real fast? I guess jumping. I don't know. There's nothing really that can make you hungry quickly. Whenever you want to. But trust me, you could eat this sandwich and it would fill you up based on what was part of the sandwich. So this one would probably fill me quite a bit up on the food. There's supposedly special sandwiches you can make. I assume there's like a BLT. I don't know, something to do with potatoes. I don't know. You might add potato chips maybe later or something if you cook the potatoes. That's not in the game yet, but maybe that's a plan. But that's really all the kitchen mod has to offer, just some custom sandwiches. It's very simple, but very cool. I really like the 3D models and the fact that I can customize my sandwich exactly the way I want it. None of those ugly veggie stuff. Just give me the meat. Lots of bacon. All right. And I think once it's in your inventory, you can't put it down again or modify it. It's your sandwich forever. Okay, that's the kitchen mod. Let's go check out the next one. So the next mod we're going to cover is called the Elevator mod by Mark Huang. And hope I said that right. Probably didn't. Here's a little demo. Nice little sound effect he's got going. But basically, it's just an elevator. It only goes up or to the side. It says it's 6 directional, but it does not go down, which I have a little bit of a problem with. But he doesn't do a check for shift. I think all he would have to do is say, you know, if they are shifting on top of a block, just go ahead and teleport them down, kind of like the other elevators does in open blocks. But anyway, spacebar to go up. You can go, I think, 16 blocks, if I read the code right. 24 blocks in the up direction, okay, and 16 blocks in a sideways direction. And to go sideways, you just click, left click where you want to go. So I can't go that way, but and it has to be straight and the same level, you know. So if you're going sideways, it has to be even, and it can go 16 blocks. Okay, so that's your elevator. There's this little guy which allows you to lock an elevator and only allow certain people on the whitelist. But it doesn't appear to work because if we look at this one, oops, let's see. Elevator is now locked. You are on the whitelist. All right. Well, I guess if I did that, then somebody else could not use this elevator. Oh, okay. There we go. It's locked. I cannot use the elevator. But as soon as I go over here and shift click on it, I'm no longer on the white list. And I can use it again. I don't know. That seems like a blacklist to me. Anyway, that's the elevator. There's 2 more blocks that are part of this mod, which I guess he just added for convenience purposes. But this is called a rapid pulsar, and all it does is send out a redstone signal on a very quick pulse. Probably not good for lagging in a server play, but if you need a very quick timer, you've got just a single block there. And this one here is a configurable version of that, where you can use this little guy to set the number of ticks for on and off. So if I shift click, you can see it goes from red to green in that little the icon there. Green, if you right click on here, will add ticks. Red removes ticks. And you can go all the way down to a 1 tick, and then I guess it would behave like that one. So that's it as far as the elevators mod. Very simple, very easy, just some convenience items. Probably, I'm guessing the author just used it because he wanted some blocks for convenience and to prove he could do them, kind of to learn as he went. Seems like a kind of a new modder, but that's fine. I don't really care what your level of skill is when you're modding. Just if you prove something cool, that's awesome. And his elevators are pretty nice. So let's go review. I think we have time for one more, or maybe two. Let's go see. Alright guys, here's a really simple small little mod involving item storage. It was done by a guy named Artix Almighty, and it's called Noted Items. Takes inspiration from RuneScape. Anyway, you build this little accounting table, which is crafted with 6 planks and an item note. The item note itself is crafted with a feather surrounded by 8 paper. You're going to put this accounting table down on the ground, and you're going to put one of these item notes in this slot here, and you're going to put some ink up in the top left. Basically what this does is it allows you to store lots of items in one little item. So let's say early game, we've got some stone, we've got some feathers and paper, and we've got tons and tons and tons of cobble. We want to store that. Well, we can put in there, here's a stock. Now it says it's a noted cobblestone, worth 64 cobblestone, no damage. And we can take that and see it ate 1 ink sac, and now we got the noted cobblestone. We can put that back on here and add another stack. And we can even add another stack. And you see that's going to probably take 2 ink sacs because we're filling 2 slots. If we do this, it's going to be worth the same amount. 192, but it's going to eat more ink sacs. So you definitely want to only add items to your notes when you have a full stack, so you're not wasting ink. But you can see now I've got 192 cobblestone in this little tiny piece of paper. Let's throw the cobblestone. Whoa, just a piece of paper. So anyway, the way you get it out is you just take it and put it here, and you can see there's our 192 cobblestone. And this doesn't cost any ink to retrieve, but if you want to put it back on the note, you've got to pay more ink cost. That's really all there is to it. You cannot combine items, so this is a one and only item, so cannot add stone unless I grabbed a new note, and now I have a stone note. Note cobblestone, note stone. So it's really just a way to compress your items as long as they're all the same item, and it just costs some ink. Pretty cool. That's Noted Items by... Oh crap, I forgot. Artix the Almighty. Alright, I think we got time for one more. Be right back. Alright guys, the next mod is called Flowstone. Flowstone adds a series of potions that have both positive and negative effects. The description says, in this mod you shall find in chests a special item. This item shall change your life or destroy it. If it's a Flowstone mixture, a new drink. You may drink it, be warned, it will do either great things or it may do bad things. To you and the environment players around you, or it might just refill your hunger. Unstable Flowstone will most likely harm you. Energized Flowstone will always be beneficial. So what he's done is he added these 2 Flowstone mixtures, unstable and energized, and since ModJam is ended, he's also added 2 more, explosive Flowstone and mist Flowstone. And you'll find these in dungeon chests, so either in mine shafts or actual dungeons in the stronghold and pyramids, also from the blacksmiths of villages. And you're either going to get good ones and bad ones. So I'm going to just start drinking some of these good ones here. This one, the first one, looks like it gave us some speed boost. Whoa! Speed, haste, and jump. Woo! Nice. Look at us go. That's really cool. I can just dig through these, yeah. Alright, that haste is really nice. Look how fast. I can just eat through the dirt, chop down trees like no tomorrow. Alright, well that's a good potion effect. Let's get some milk and get rid of those. I think I can get some milk and do that. Am I thinking modded? Okay. There we go. So that should get rid of all our effects. Perfect. Next one. What did we do? Speed, haste, jump boost. Anything different? Nope, same kind of thing. Alright, so let's drink some milk and see what negative effects we can give ourselves. These are the unstable. I don't know if I'm going to blow up or die or what. Let's see. Nothing there. I don't see anything bad. Nothing there. Am I in? Yeah, survival. Whoa! All my inventory got thrown on the ground. Oh, that's awesome. That was a good one. I like that. I purposely didn't read the code because I didn't want to know what these did yet. I'll read it after I'm done. So let's look at some more bad ones. Nothing there. Nothing. That one seemed like it did. Nope. I thought it looked like it did something, but nothing. That was to throw everything on the ground again. Where are my potions? Whoops. That looked like a bug. It threw it on the ground and then ate them all. Cool. Alright, well, let me look in the code and see if we can find any more cool effects. Alright guys, here's a couple of the items that could possibly happen when you drink one of those. It looks like he's since changed a few of these in the latest version, I'm not sure. But there's things like it can turn the raining on, it can spawn a silverfish, it can add a random amount of experience to your score, it can set your walk speed to 0.1, so very slow. If you've got the Diseasecraft mod, which is part of ModJam, it will give you one of the random diseases. It might cause you to drop all items, that's the one we saw. It might attack you, you just do some damage. Set your health down to 1, another drop all items, set the world time to noon, make you fall from a height, add exhaustion, add experience, set you on fire, create an explosion, add lightning, set your position to a random, like teleport you basically, extinguish you if you're on fire, okay, cool. Make you look straight up. Change the difficulty of the server to hard. Make you look straight down, or straight north, I guess, and set your eye height. That's hilarious. Set your health to 1, kill you. Oh, there's a chance it will just kill you. Yeah, cool. Set a random block to just air around you. And activate the next shader. Oh, that's good. A random chat message and give you a potato. Cool. So that's this mod. It does a lot of just troll things. One of the things I saw in the code is it detects if you have the mod that gives you lucky blocks, the lucky mod. And if you do, when you open a lucky block, it has a chance to give you one of these Flowstone potions. And I can imagine playing, on Twitch or something, and you have a certain event that, if someone donates, you open up a lucky box, and you open up one of those, and you get these potions, and then you've got to drink it, and one of these random effects happen. So I can see this causing a lot of fun on some Twitch streams. So very good mod. I like it. I mean, he's got a huge diversity of random events that can happen. It was very creative. I'm betting he was on Twitch when he wrote this mod and asked for some suggestions from players, whoever's watching the stream, because there's just a ton of different things that can happen when you drink this potion. It looks like the healthy potion, the good one, always just gives you those 3 buffs and fills your hunger bar. So, and then the bad one can do all these different troll things. That is the mod called Flowstone. Hope you guys like that one. Okay, guys, that's it for this episode of Utopia³ JamPack. Come back next time, we'll do a few more mods. The voting is just about over, unfortunately. I'm not going to get through all of the ModJam mods before the voting ends. If you want to see a particular mod showcased first, let me know in the comments below. If you liked this episode, go ahead and hit that like button, please. It helps me quite a bit. And if you want to see more of this, hit the subscribe button. It's free. If you comment below, I'll reply to you as soon as I can, and I will see you guys in the next episode. This has been FunshineX for the Utopia³ JamPack. Bye.